Hi, Karen, my old classmate. Dorothy, how you doing? Yvonne, how you doing? Dr. Felicia. Hope everybody is doing okay. Um, Welcome to the Chris Miles Show. I'm actually doing social distancing. I'm at home. What's up? I see my producer just tuned in. What's going on, man? I'm actually at home, one of my rooms. Not at the studio. This is going to be quick, laconic, to the point. I'm actually going to try to do a test run tonight, so I'm actually going to open up the phone lines. We have a 1-800 number where you can call in and be a part of the show. What's going on, Ty? Um, so yeah, I'm just trying to get a feel on everything with the show. Shalom, shalom, Shania. Hope I pronounced your name right. Just pretty much get a feel on everything. A lot of stuff is going on with the COVID-19 and that kind of thing. I've been trying to update people on information as far as what to get to keep the COVID-19 from actually devastating your bodies. Okay, which I went to a plant diet back here about a year ago. Occasionally I cheat. I have to admit, I will occasionally eat, fish, things of that nature from time to time. So anyway, let me just add real quickly. You can follow me on Twitter at I'm Chris Miles on Twitter. I am ChrisMiles, and you can follow me on Instagram on I am Chris Miles, and just me and my producer who's actually watching. He's actually in Texas on a job now, so that's why I'm at home. Just trying to do a quick test run to see how this thing is going to play out. We're just trying to do some things different. Like I say, keep people up on information to keep their bodies where they need to be, to keep the COVID-19 from devastating them and their families and things of that nature. So I hope everybody is doing well. Basically, the Chris Miles Show will be topics dealing with various issues, health issues. We're going to throw in some news issues, sports, and things of that nature. Stuff that you want to talk about. It's a wide variety of various topics that we will be talking about from time to time. Like I said, I'm presently doing the social distancing, not getting out, staying at home, staying out of the way, and that's one of the things I wanted to talk about here tonight. Is that we've been seeing a lot of stuff springing up around the country, in various parts of the country, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, various parts of the United States, and people are actually wanting to go back to work. Primarily, you've been seeing a lot of what they call the patriot movement out, who's pushing this dogma of going out. What I wanted to bring everybody up on is that the COVID-19 it's a replication of, well, quite naturally, anytime you're dealing with viruses, there are going to be certain strains of viruses. It might be 5 to 6 different strains of a virus. And what this individual, whose name I'm not going to release tonight, I'll do it when we're actually in the studio. What this individual did was he took strains from SARS and mixed it with HIV. And it was initially created in the United States, and then it got from the United States actually to China. So a lot of people had been seeing this guy, Dr. Fauci, out standing on the podium with Donald Trump. And some of the guys or some of the people within the Patriot movement came out and they say, hey, it's time to fire this guy. Get rid of this guy. This guy is responsible for some of the stuff that has been actually going on out here. And so if you notice here as of late, you have not been seeing him out with Donald Trump. One of the other individuals that you have been seeing out too was Bill Gates. You haven't been seeing Bill Gates out making any statements. That's because information is coming out about certain elements of the virus, and not only is certain information coming out about the virus. Hold on for a second. I'm trying to get to some of my information I have here. A guy by the name of Dr. Rashad Buttar, Dr. Rashad Buttar brought some information out about this virus. And he's been putting pressure on Donald Trump and President Donald Trump, and you noticed Donald Trump or President Trump wanted to actually restrict money from the World Health Organization. And he also, people with a lot of his supporters have been applying pressure on him to actually fire Dr. Fauci. So what we're going to do when I'm in the studio, we're going to bring a lot of this information out. Presently, I'm here by myself. So, I'm basically what I'm going to do, I'm finna open the phone lines up to basically, you guys, people listening, you can call in. I'm going to take a couple of calls just to see how this thing is going to do. And my producer is, like I say, he's in Texas right now. But I'm going to take a couple of calls, just basically see how it's going to come through and that kind of thing. You want to call in, you got a question or comment and that kind of thing. Just, I would like to know actually how people are actually holding up under these times. Are you working? Are you not working? What's actually going on with you? What's your status? How are you feeling about this? Do you know anybody that has been directly affected by COVID-19? Do you? What are you doing to protect yourself and your family? All of these things are topics and issues, that we should be talking about and addressing with our families. Okay? So anyway, I'm going to give this number out. And you guys can, anybody would like to call, it's a 1-800 number. You can call and be a part of the program. The phone number is 833-227-2773. And if anybody want to call, I'm gonna take your call. You got to comment. You anything you want to talk about, you can talk about. I'm not gonna be here long because I'm actually by myself. And the next time that I come out and put something together, we'll be at the studio. Okay, Dorothy say that she has chronic asthma, so I've been not left home. So I've not left. Okay, you say you haven't left home. Exactly. And that's what you need to do. You need to stay home and stay out of the way of people, because actually you could go out, Dorothy, and get, and actually, come into somebody that's actually contagious, that actually has this virus, and, within hours, you're sick with it. We don't want that to happen. So, and this is the whole thing. What I want to stress to black people out here. We've seen how this virus have devastated our people. They were coming out, and the sad part about it is, whenever there is something bad associated with something that's evil, they always want to make us the face of it. Now, we know for a fact that COVID-19 is a virus that was created in a laboratory. I'm going to bring that information out. Okay? In some kind of way, it ended up in China, and the Chinese released, I got all of that information. I got all of that. But it ended up over there. They released it. Now it's doing exactly what they want it to do, which is population control. It's actually biological weaponry. And we have to start to think along the lines of those things. What's the underlying agenda. You know, what's the covert agenda here? Why are they doing this? I mean, what's going on? So, like I said, you know, if anybody want to make a comment to what I'm talking about, bear with me for a second. Like I said, I'm here by myself. The phone number, once again, is 833-227-2773. That is the number to the Chris Miles Show. Actually live right now. I went live, and like I said, you know, typically, last time I did it, I had my yacht with me, my producer. I want to give him a big thanks and a lot of praise, because I couldn't do this without him. You know, I actually was like not wanting to do anything. He said, "Man, listen, man, we need you. You need to come back out and put this information out there. I got a lot of information that I'm going to be sharing, and just a lot of stuff going on, man. And the whole subject matter at this point is for everybody to be safe." Oh, the other thing is I wanted to say too, for everybody out there who's concerned about staying safe, and exactly, Dorothy, it is genocide. That's exactly what it is. They want to kill us off. They want to decrease the population down to a certain number, and once they do that, they want to restart everything. This is another thing I want to say before I lose this. A part of this right now is also to usher in a new currency. Okay? All of this stuff is coming forward. A lot of people, we're out here and we don't know what the hell is going on. We just out here, just killing time, want to party, going to church and all this other stuff. And not saying anything is wrong with that, but there's a time and place for everything. You understand? So these people are ushering in a new currency. They want to decrease the population. They want to bring in this chip. The 5G is making people sick. I actually, tomorrow, I think I'm probably around the same time, I'm going to actually bring in or actually do a live call with the guy that actually installed 5G. And I'm going to let him tell you guys, talk about the 5G. You know, they're not necessarily one and the same, but both of them are harmful, very harmful to you. The 5G is probably 5 times the radiation that we're getting now. But everybody was wanting the faster phones and all this stuff. If you notice something about cable TV, you don't really need cable anymore. A lot of people are going to go out to Costco or Sam's or some of these appliance places, and they get these smart televisions, and they already come with Apple TV and what's some of the other stuff they come with out there. Help me out here. But they come with all of these various little settings already on them. And if you have a digital account set up somewhere, all you have to do is have Wi-Fi, and you can connect directly to, I think Amazon has one. Another one was called the Yahoo, not Yahoo. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. But all of this stuff is largely in part dealing with 5G. And the 5G is causing cancer. I mean, you can go in certain areas and birds are actually on the ground dead from the 5G. So we're dealing with 5G, and we're also dealing with the coronavirus. And what I am going to do is I want everybody to go to I Am Chris Miles. Once again, I Am Chris Miles. And this will be where if you have, you're on Facebook, you can go there. And we're going to be, all of the live streams and podcasts will be coming from the I Am Chris Miles. So all one word, I Am Chris Miles. What I'm going to do later, I'm going to upload all of the herbs that you can go out there and buy. You can get them from the vitamin shop. You can get them from Whole Foods, GNC, and various places like that. So I'm going to upload that, but that I'm not going to put that out on my Facebook pages that I share, that I'm able to interconnect with everybody. I'm going to put that on the I Am Chris Miles, all one word page. And I need people to go out there. If you haven't already, please go out there, subscribe, and like, what's up, Brian? Haven't talked to you in a while, brother. Hope everything is going good for you and your family. But anyway, I'm going to put that information out there. The herbs from the vitamin C to the echinacea to the zinc to the elderberry to the black seed oil, the iris sea moss, the kelp, all of these things I'm going to put out there. And there's an actual visual image of these herbs. So you all go out there and buy these herbs, get on them. If you can, take them at least 2 to 3 times a day, and you don't have to worry about the coronavirus. Okay? You don't have to worry about getting sick or any of that. Now, I'm not putting bad information out there, but we all know that the Lord has always given us a conduit to anything that's going wrong out there. We know this. Your body is naturally going to regenerate when you're sick. Your immune system is going to kick in, and it's going to fight to bring you back to the status where you're supposed to be. Now, if you got some underlying issue like diabetes, hypertension, lupus, or cancer, or asthma, then you got some other stuff going on. But there's also, too, if you get on these herbs will keep the virus from actually replicating inside of your body, attaching itself to the cells and making you sick. So, like I said, we're going to be bringing this information out. Like I said, if you have not subscribed or following me at I am Chris Miles, all one word, I am Chris Miles, all one word, on Facebook. Just put that in. Go to the search bar, put that in, go in there, subscribe, and follow. I'm going to upload the vitamins that you can go out there and get. The vitamin C, typically, I recommend 1,000 milligrams in the morning, as I stated a day or two ago. When you get up in the morning, you want to take at least 5 tablets or 5 capsules. Also, vitamin C comes in the liquid form and the powder form, okay? But you want to get 1,000 milligrams, and you want to take at least 5 of them, okay? Because what that's going to do, that's going to bring your immune system up so nothing penetrates it. Then you want to put in zinc, the elderberry. You want to put in the echinacea. Echinacea is also good for pulmonary, which means the lungs. So you're going to get on these things. You're going to stay on them religiously. And like I said, at least 2 to 3 times a day. You out in the morning, you're going to work, or wherever you got any errands to run, you're going to take this stuff. When you come back in, you're going to take it. And before you go to bed at night, you're going to take. But you don't want to take 5,000 milligrams, of course, at night when you're laying down. You might take 1,000 milligrams or something. You're going to take that, and then you're going to lay down. You're going to go to bed, and you know the Lord wakes you up in that morning. Wake you up that morning. You're going to get back on it. So that way, you're doing all of these things to keep your immune system from actually going in a stage where it drops, where you're actually exposed to the elements that you're going out to that could actually make you sick. The best remedy for all of that is to stay in, black people. Please stay in. If it's not a necessity, you got to go out, be somewhere, stay your behinds at home, man. If it's not a sense of urgency, you don't want to be out there messing around, okay? And when you go out there, you want to cover up. Make sure your face is covered. Oh, the other thing too. Let me just share this with you. I see a lot of people out wearing the mask, but y'all are forgetting something, and that what you're forgetting is that you can also get sick through the eyes. Okay. Somebody could sneeze. Your face is, if this part is covered, guess where it's going in at? It's going to go in through your eyes. So you want to cover your eyes, or better yet, you want to keep you some form of eye water. Typically, I keep with me the pink eye. I keep the pink eye water with me, because what that does is for bacteria. So if I'm out or something, or you can get the allergy one. If I'm out somewhere and I'm suspect, so, oh wow, somebody sneezed or somebody coughed, guess what I do? Hold my eye back and drop some eye drops in there, and I keep kicking. So all you wanted to do is get in that bloodstream. And once you get in the bloodstream, it's going to fight. Plus the fact you're on your vitamin C, and you're on your echinacea, the elderberry, the zinc, You want all of that good stuff there. The black seed oil, sea moss, things of that nature. And the other thing you can do too, come in and do the breathing treatments where you get you some hot water, or get you some water, put it in a boiler, get you some orange hulls, peel it, lemon or lime, put you some garlic in there, and put you some Epsom salt in there, and bring it to a boil. Once you bring it to a boil, you're going to stand over it and let the steam go up in your nasal capacity. You're going to let it go up in your nose. Like that. Okay? Inhale. Bring it up in there, because anything that's up in there is going to kill it. Okay? So those are some of the things that you can actually do when you're actually, you go out in the elements and you're worried about getting sick. And for all of the naysayers out there, I got friends of mine say, man, this is some bullshit. This coronavirus ain't real. Yes, it is real, man. I got 2 friends of mine up in New York right now. Guess what? They had the virus. But these individuals got on, or one of the guys wasn't actually taking it, but he got on to some of the same thing that I'm actually telling you guys about. They got on this stuff and they was able to knock the virus out without the virus getting in them and doing any damage to the lungs. And one of the guys up there, he drive buses up in New York. So, he was exposed to a lot of stuff on there. And then they have to up in Brooklyn, and you're riding the train and all this other stuff up there. Oh, it's just really messed up there. So anybody that's down south, man, you're blessed. Take advantage of it, man, because you're spread out. You're spread out and you're not exposed to really being around a lot of people. Unless, like I say, you're going out to the store somewhere. Okay? But anyway, like I said, I just wanted to come in. I did give the phone number out. We didn't actually get any calls. People didn't actually have to be afraid or scared to call. You could have called the way in and that kind of thing. But we're going to come back. Hopefully, in a couple of days, I'll be in the studio. I can go head to the studio. And I have some people in there. My producer is actually out in Texas doing another job right now. So he won't be there. But I do have other people around me that's helping to assist with the format of the program. And what I'm doing is different, man. It's different, And my whole thing is just basically keep everybody up on information, man. To keep y'all safe out there, you and your families, your friends, and that kind of thing. Oh, before I get out of here, did anybody hear about somewhere in New York that there was a cat that, and this came across my phone earlier, but they said a cat had contracted the coronavirus. And I thought that was really interesting, that a cat had caught the coronavirus. So even with the standpoint of that, if that is going on, and my research is shady on that, but if that is actually truthful, then you really got to be careful going out. And like I say, the best and safe remedy is to stay home and don't expose yourself to the elements out there if you don't actually have to. Okay? And be safe. Okay, you heard of a dog in China. I mean, that could very well be possible over in China, but now they're talking about the animals in America are coming up with the coronavirus. And that's all the reason why I am saying people need to stay their behinds at home. If you ain't got to go out, just don't go out, man. A lot of you right now, nobody's really working. I've been stuff been coming to me, and people send me stuff all the time. A lot of people are off work, and that's what's going on. These people are actually putting jobs over life. And the thing is, we as black people, man, and this ain't just for us, it's for everybody. We got to be smart, man. We can't go out here, man, and be a part of the fray because, monkey see, monkey do. You can't go out there because somebody else is out there doing it. If you ain't got to be out there, don't go out there, man. And for all these other jackasses out here saying that the virus is not real, the virus is real. It's very much real. So you all have to take all of those things into consideration. But anyway, like I said, I want everybody to be safe. I'm going to post the information of the herbs that you can actually go out and buy that will keep COVID-19 out of your body. I'm not gonna put it on these pages now. I need everybody to go out there to like, follow, and share. I am Chris Miles. If it's go to the search bar on Facebook, all one word, I am Chris Miles, and I'm gonna put that information out there. And you go to a herb shop somewhere in your city, wherever you're located at, get those herbs and get on them and stay on them religiously, morning and if you can afternoon and at night. Now for me, in closing, I actually keep some things in my car. Like when I come, if I have to go to a store somewhere, when I come from out of the store, what I'll do is I'll pop me a couple of pills, herbs rather, pop a couple of them, and I get on about my business. But all along, when I go in there, my face is covered. I have my face covered. My hands have gloves on my hand. And I'm skeptical about a lot of things, so I'm not necessarily out there touching a lot of stuff. But I'm doing all of that so to keep from bringing anything back to my family. You know, I have animals. I don't want to infect my animals. So all of those things are very, very important. Okay? So everybody be blessed, man. I'm glad a lot of people tune in. Like I said, hopefully the next time I do this, we'll be in the studio in a couple of days. I might do something tomorrow. What I will do, I'm going to bring the guy on. What's up, LJ? That's my dude with the Barcades. How many of you all out there remember the Barcades? He's over in Las Vegas. That's my guy, man. Hey, glad you're tuning in, Larry. Hope you and your family, your wife, and everybody is doing good. But what's up, Michael Bland? I grew up with that guy there. Corliss, how you doing, sweetheart? But the fact is what I'm saying is I'm going to bring this guy on tomorrow. He's down in Atlanta, and he actually installs 5G. And I'm going to bring him on and let him talk about how harmful this stuff is. I'm not going to put his name out there because, you know, this is his job. And he got a family and kids and all that stuff that he has to feed. So, but, I mean, that's why I'm telling you guys, there are things that you can go out there and get stuff like Kep. You can get on the Kep, and the Kep will keep the radiation out of you. And it's a herb. Okay? I'm going to put that information on the I Am Chris Miles page. Okay? So, like I said, if you have not subscribed, you're not following me on there, go on there. I'm going to upload that information momentarily. My producer will put that stuff on there. He's watching. He's going to put it on there and go out and get this stuff and stay on it. And all of this bullshit that they're putting in the media, they're not telling you, hey, they're just telling you to cover up. They're not telling you, hey, you can take this. Matter of fact, President Donald Trump did come out and say, hey, zinc was good to get on. He did say that. He said that. So zinc is a very good thing because it helps to build and repair the cells. And once your cells is where they need to be, what's up, Ray? Nothing is actually going to penetrate that. So, like I said, I'm gonna upload that information on I Am Chris Miles. That's I Am Chris Miles. I'm gonna upload it on there. You go on there. I'm gonna put the photos on there along with the information, and you go on there and get that stuff. And go to your vitamin shop somewhere, buy it, Whole Foods or Walmart, wherever you got to go. Be careful at Walmart, but go there, buy it, stay on it, man. Stay on it religiously every day. And that way everybody is safe, man. But anyway, I got to get out of here. I got a couple of things I got to do and stuff. So, man, everybody be blessed, man. Take care, man. I love you guys, man. And Most High be with you. All right? Shalom.